everybody, it's Michael Tiny Saul. It is Sunday, April 17th at 6:47 p.m. and this is the stock watch list for the week of April 18th, 2011. Okay, let's start with the stocks that we are already managing from last week. Log me in. Stops are now break even. The entry was 53.96. We're looking for half off plus one, and then the second half at new highs. So looking for half plus one, second half at new highs. Guess we are in by the skin of our stops. Okay, stops are now break even. All right, 39.19 entry. We came just shy of that by 5 cents on Friday. 37.59 first target for half, but stops are break even. HSP. Okay, HSP, we're looking above 56.72. Move stops to entry. I know I spelled moves wrong. I'm sorry. Right now there's $1 stop and $1 first target, but above 56.72 moves stops to entry. And finally, JDSU, which is in a nice little coil here after breaking this little pattern. So I like to call this a little sidecar pattern. Trade below 18.12, move stops to entry. And I did not put targets on this, so I will right now. Half off plus one, half off at 200 day. Okay, so half off plus one, and half off at the 200 day, which is this white line. All right, let's look at some new stocks of the week. Let's start with MD, Mednax Incorporated. This is an oversold in an uptrend trade. Okay, it has a nice uptrend in place here. See that big move there? Then the pullback, but no, right back up. So I'm watching this one. Had the inside candle on Friday, looking for trade above Friday's high with a stop below Thursday's low. Okay, so the high is 67.39. Go to 67.41 and use a stop of 66.61. So an 80-cent stop. All right, let's write this out. And I know it's boring, but it's better to do it together. 80-cent stop. It ingrains in the brain a little bit better, right? Move stops plus 45 cents. So 45-cent gain, move stops to break even. Half plus one. Okay, that's MD, Mednax. Let's look at VMW. Okay, VMW had a nice push up here and is now in a double inside bar coil. So we're watching for this to break the high of 87.09, looking at 87.11 with a stop at 85.41. So this is a nice wide stop as far as price is concerned, but keep in mind, it doesn't matter what the price stop is. It matters how you adjust the management. So, 87.11 entry, 87.11 entry, 87.11 entry, and 85.41 stop. Looking for 70 cents, moves, stops. Okay, I spelled moves wrong again, but I'm going to leave it that way because maybe I'll trademark the name. And then we're looking at the word, half off plus $2. Okay, now, quick rule. If it gaps up above the entry, it's canceled. Also, this one especially, okay, not all of them, but on this one, if it trades below the low, okay, before it trades above the high, the trade is canceled. So if it gaps down or if it trades lower early, that's it. Trade's canceled for the week. Okay? Good. Under Armour. Nice coil here in a nice, strong uptrend. This one is just beautiful, nice, orderly uptrend. We're looking for a break of Friday's high, 74.41. with a stop below Friday's lows, so use 73.11. 74.41 entry, 73.11 stop. Move stops plus 60. And then I keep spelling move wrong. Wow, I'm not even doing it on purpose. Half off, half off plus $1.50. Okay, we're looking for new highs on this one for the rest, but we'll manage that as it sets up here. Okay, so that is Under Armour. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever know. Okay, 1 getting a nice little bounce up here. It's in a pretty strong downtrend. Hit the 20 EMA. So we're watching for entry on Friday's low. This is a real tight stop as far as price is concerned. So this one we can watch and manage really aggressively. So 1453 entry and 1487 stop. 1453 entry, 1453 entry, 1489 stop. I'm going to move it to 1489. Okay, so that's 36 cents. 20 cents move stops. That's real tight. Wow. Now I'm really worried. Move stops. Okay, and then half plus 60 cents. Okay, we're looking at half plus 60 cents. Then we're looking at the second half at new lows. Okay, so the lows down here are 1356. So we're looking at new lows. But look, with a 36-cent stop, 60 cents is more than enough to take half. All right, and the final one is China Biotics Inc. Now this one, to me, there's some nice bottoming action setting up here. Had a nice day on Friday, nice push above the 50-day volume average. Still not as big as some of these days, but you know, the reason that I wrote out 722 of the lows here is, you know, you have to be really careful in picking bottoms and tops on stocks. Okay, I'm more of a trend follower. I'm looking for a trend to be present and then looking to get on board on a pause or a consolidation or something like that. This isn't the case with this one. This is, maybe I guess you could call it bottom picking, but to me, it has a nice setup here, and it could be good for a move back to that 50-day moving average. Now, the 20 EMA seems to be doing good, holding this back. So I'm going to watch for clearance of the 20-day moving average, and then 722 of the lows. Stops have to be below that. But you know, since this is not a usual, one of the usual suspects, I found this. I'm actually doing some work now on the brick stocks, the foreign stocks. So this one came up. I thought was a pretty nice one here, and it looks like it has some decent volume. It trades 510,000 average. So this is a half size trade, and this is use 826 entry. Use a 716 stop. Once again, you know, whoops, 716 stop. Whoa, you know, that's big. That's $1.10 on an $8 stock, right? But that doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter. It's $1.10, but once again, your management has to be, this is my risk. This is how many shares I can take. And whatever shares you usually can take, cut it in half, because it's a half-size trade. It'll only count as a half a unit. All right, so that's the entry, 826 with a 716 stop, and the 50-day moving average is the first target, but we'll manage it. So that's it. 10 stocks, actually 9 stocks to watch. 4 of them are carryovers, and 5 are fresh. And good trading this week. And for those celebrating Passover, have a wonderful holiday. Talk to everybody again in the next video.